Hey, and we're back with another episode of Test My Defense. So we're going to go ahead and rate one of the highest ranking players in the game here. His name is eckwtg. I'm not sure how you pronounce that name. But when I looked yesterday, he was at rank 4, and now he is at rank 57. So we're going to pull up his base here. We'll go out here and look at what he's got. And then I am also going to show you the spells that I have on this game account, because this game account is a little bit stronger than my other ones. So what I noticed here, it's a very different design. I haven't really seen many things like this before, with this kind of a curvage. I actually do really like it, because as you go up here, the ranged troops are going to sit here and attack this over here. And then you have the barricades blockading all the way through. And then as you're also going up here, you're going to come here, and then the ranged troops are going to attack down to here. And so then your hero's going to come down here and try and kill this blockade. And so he's going to leave his troops back here, get attacked by the ranged troops. And then same thing as you're going up here, you're going to attack this blockade, and your troops are going to get stuck here, and they're going to be attacked by the ranged troops there. Unfortunately, he doesn't have that many ranged troops, it seems like. That's one of the downsides I see here. He should have some pyromancers, maybe a froster. He's got paladins, a lot of paladins, and then Ard blasters second. So we'll see how many Ard blasters he has. Again, with this type of setup, I probably would put more Ard blasters up in front. And he also does have the final cannon. I believe it's the skull cannon. And then barricades only, which is good, because it's not going to die as quick to the firestorm. And then the firebolt cannon. So here, going against someone that is super high level, and he has a lot of paladins, I want to probably put on the toxic spell. Although my toxic spell is very weak. It's only 717 poison damage. It's level 6. You can see my sword rain is level 6. So I might just keep my sword rain on there. My firestorm is level 5, almost level 6. And my hammer strike is level 10. So yeah, so it looks like if my Toxic Cloud was leveled up a little bit higher, I would go with that, because it's a faster cooldown and it's going to help kill all the paladins. I might do 2 attacks against him, one with the Toxic Cloud and one with the Sword Rain. See? So I think we'll do the Sword Rain first. In the beginning, cannons will be good to take out a couple of the barricades there. He probably has a Firebolt Tower right there, which would kill a lot of the cannons. So you got to bring out a couple knights first to hopefully draw fire of the Firebolt cannon, and then take out that barricade. And you're going to want to take out that barricade as soon as possible, and then use your Firestorm on his Firebolt cannon. That's just a guess that it should be a Firebolt cannon right there. These probably are all Firebolt cannons, but we'll see. Then up here, he has 2 cannons on the side, so that's going to help him not get defeated by 100%. If those were Firebolt cannons, I would like having Firebolt cannons down here on the bottom, because then it can also hit like in this range area here, and I believe it can still hit up in here. They're just more effective to have them down. If they're the skull cannons, I'm not sure. I don't have those, so I don't know the range on them. But we'll see. I definitely know we're not going to get that far in his base. Like I said, we're not using any scrolls, so we're going to go ahead and use this setup. And like I said, next time we'll probably attack him with the Toxic Cloud and see how that goes. So hopefully he's not online. Not online, so we're going in. Like I said, we're bringing out a couple knights first. And yeah, he does have a Firebolt cannon there. So my Hammer Strike hardly did anything. So I will Firestorm just for the heck of it and bring out a bunch of knights now. because I do need to get rid of that barricade. His barricades are really, really high level. His knights are also really, really high level. As you can see, they're just mowing down everything. So we've taken down one barricade, and now the hero has to come back here and attack the paladins because they're such high level. So thankfully my sword rank can kill his paladins in one hit. So it looks like we're just going to end up going all knights. And his R blaster is really doing the job. And you can see he does have a lot of R blasters actually, which is good. Tons and tons of R blasters, and they all just took out my hero. So we're going to call that quits right there. And we'll try the Toxic Cloud. I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. But he definitely has really, really high barricades, probably level 9 or level 12. I don't know what max level is on those. And you can see upgrading your barricades is huge. They do so much more. You know, have so much more HP. They can last a lot longer. So we'll put the Toxic Cloud. I don't think it's going to do much because we didn't get far into his base at all. And the Sword Rain did help us get past the R blasters in the beginning. So we're going back. And so you can see this is why upgrading your defense is critical. His paladins also have tons and tons of life because they're probably level 6 or 7. So we'll call these guys back, bring the R blasters over the walls, and I'll head up there. You can see they're just getting mowed down. Bring out a cannon, because it sits back and also brings the guys back across the barricades. So thankfully the cannon is still alive. We call the troops back here, get them past the barricade. So we're going to sit back here, let our troop gauge build up, get our spells off cooldown, go up here, burn this one, toxic, run back, come up here, and this spot is very strong. This is where we died last time. And you can see those skulls drop tons and tons of bombs, and very, very powerful. Trying to get up there to clear some of the guys so that it doesn't build up. Unfortunately, when you call back your troops, they just sit there, and if they can't attack with the range, they're even though they're taking a pounding from the R blasters. So you can see how powerful the advanced troops are and advanced towers. If you get a little bit further, but nothing really gained. So that's going to do it there. Really, really strong base because everything seems to be probably maxed out. Yeah, even the paladins take a lot to take down. The toxic spell definitely helps out with the paladins. But the R blasters are just insanely powerful. and you saw they were just mowing down all the knights in a couple hits. So all in all, a great design there. Anyone that gets through that right now is probably hacking, because that is a very, very tough base. So you can see that's what the top 10 players have base-wise. They have extremely strong defenses, everything pretty much maxed. So that's what you're going to have to build up to and try and get to if you want to be one of the top players in the game. And that's going to do it for this episode. All in all, great base. Wasn't able to get far into it as expected. And like I said, I really can't rate it based on the fact that I didn't get far into it. It stopped me in my tracks. So at my current level, I'd have to give it a 10 out of 10. But like I said, I wasn't able to get further enough into the base to see. The basic design looks great. Tons of damage right here in this corner. You can get fairly far into it probably if you scroll after the first barricade or two. Use the Apocalypse scroll and take out a good chunk of his base there. But you're still, the layout is really good with the barricades. Tons of R blasters, which is great. Seems about 50-50 on the paladins and the R blasters. And yeah, overall, a great base. Great job.